At exactly 6:17 a.m., a small dog cub did something no one on that street had ever seen before. Not barking, not crying, not running away. This tiny cub stood on two legs, pressed its dirty paws together, and bowed its head, right in front of a Filipino man who was late for work. What happened next made grown men cry, shocked an entire community, and changed both of their lives forever. But here's the part no one can explain. That dog cub wasn't begging for food, it was begging for help. And when the man finally followed it, he wished he hadn't waited so long. Stay with me, because this story gets deeper, darker, and more powerful than you could ever imagine. Part 1. A normal morning. Miguel Santos was not a rich man. He was 38 years old, lived in a small rented room in Quezon City, and worked as a maintenance helper in a private school. Every morning was the same. Wake up, say a short prayer, drink cheap coffee, walk the same cracked road to the jeepney stop. Miguel liked routine. Routine made life quiet. Quiet made pain easier to forget. Because 5 years ago, Miguel lost his wife. And 2 years after that, he lost his only son to illness. Since then, he kept his heart locked tight. No attachments, no emotions, just survive. That morning, he was already late. That's when he felt something touch his leg. Part 2. The dog cub. Miguel looked down. A dog cub that small. Skinny brown and white fur covered in dirt. One ear bent sideways, one eye slightly swollen. The cub looked weak, but its eyes were sharp. Miguel sighed. "Sorry, little one," he said softly. "I don't have food." He tried to walk away. The cub stepped in front of him again. Miguel moved left, the cub moved left. Miguel moved right, the cub moved right. Then the cub did something strange. It stood up, on its back legs, pressed its front paws together, and bowed. Miguel froze. People don't believe this part. But 3 neighbors later said they saw it too. The cub bowed, again, and again. Part 3. A strange feeling. Miguel's chest felt tight. Dogs don't do that. At least, they shouldn't. "Hey," Miguel whispered. "What are you doing?" The cub made a soft sound, not a bark. More like a plea. Then it turned around, walked a few steps, stopped, looked back at Miguel, and waited. Miguel checked the time. He was already late. He shook his head. No, he said, "I can't." He took 1 step away. The cub let out a sharp cry. Not loud, but painful. Miguel stopped. Something in that sound reminded him of his son. And that was his mistake. He followed. Part 4. Following the cub. The cub led Miguel away from the main road, into narrow streets, past trash piles, past broken fences. The farther they went, the quieter it became. Miguel's heart started to race. "Hey," he said. "Where are you taking me?" The cub didn't answer. It only walked faster. Then it stopped in front of an abandoned lot. Tall grass, old metal sheets, a collapsed wooden shack. The cub ran inside. Miguel hesitated. Then he heard it, a sound that made his blood turn cold. A weak, broken whimper. Part 5. The shocking discovery. Miguel pushed the metal sheet aside, and what he saw made him drop to his knees. Inside the shack was a female dog, barely breathing. Her body was thin. One leg was badly injured, blood dried around it. Her eyes opened slowly, and when she saw the cub, her tail moved once. That was all the strength she had. Miguel swallowed hard. "She's your mother," he whispered. The cub ran to her side, licked her face, then looked at Miguel, and bowed again. This time, Miguel cried. Part 6. A race against time. Miguel didn't think. He acted. He removed his shirt, wrapped the injured leg, lifted the mother dog carefully. She was lighter than a child, too light. The cub followed closely, never leaving her side. Miguel ran. People stared. Jeepney drivers honked. Miguel didn't care. He reached a small veterinary clinic. "Banged on the door, please," he shouted. "Help her!" The vet looked worried. "She's in bad shape," the vet said. Miguel nodded. "I know." Part 7. The hardest words after examination. The vet shook her head. "She's been poisoned," she said. Miguel felt dizzy. "Can you save her?" The vet paused. "We'll try, but it depends how long she's been like this." Miguel looked at the cub. The cub sat quietly, watching. Waiting, Miguel stayed. For hours, he missed work, didn't call anyone, just sat on the cold floor, praying. The miracle. Late that evening, the vet came out. "She's stable," she said. Miguel's knees almost gave out. The cub jumped. For the first time, it wagged its tail. Miguel laughed through tears. "You did it," he whispered to the cub. But the story didn't end there. Because when the vet asked Miguel a question, everything changed. A question that hit hard. "Are you going to take them?" the vet asked. Miguel froze. He had no money, no space, no plans. Then he remembered the cub bowing, begging, trusting. Miguel took a deep breath. "Yes," he said, "I am." A new beginning. Miguel named the cub Hope. The mother dog he named Luna. They went home together. Life changed. Miguel smiled more. Neighbors noticed. Children played with Hope. Luna healed slowly. And every morning, before Miguel left for work, Hope stood on two legs, pressed its paws together and bowed, not begging anymore, but saying thank you. Ending. Final emotional punch. People say animals don't understand kindness, but that dog cub knew something many humans forget. Sometimes, asking for help is the bravest thing you can do. And sometimes, following a small voice can lead you to a miracle. If Miguel had walked away that morning, 2 lives would have ended, and 1 heart would have stayed broken forever. Stories like this don't always shout. Sometimes they whisper. They remind us that help can come from the smallest places. From a quiet street, from a broken heart, or even from a tiny dog cub brave enough to ask. If this story stayed with you, maybe it's because you needed the reminder today. Here on Philippines Wealth Chronicles, we share real moments, stories of struggle, kindness, loss, and unexpected hope. The kind that show how lives change in ways no one plans. Thank you for spending your time here and for listening until the end. Take care of yourself, and we'll meet again in the next story.